A player who has really taken the league by storm, obviously, over the last year and a half is Kyler Murray. And this past week, not that he needed a coming out party because he's been spectacular, but certainly that Hail Mary, or Hail Murray as they are now calling it, was the play of the year in the NFL, and it got a lot of people's attention. And so now we're all paying attention to what they're doing in Arizona, where there's a three-way tie right now out west, and they will play Seattle tomorrow night. And the winner of that game will take momentary first place in the division. We'll see what the Rams do Monday. But all of that aside, I just saw, while I was in a break on this show, I just saw a quote from him in which he said that he misses playing baseball. If I need to remind you of this, Kyler Murray was a guy who was destined to play baseball. He was a first-round draft pick of the Oakland A's and was going to play baseball. Played his last year of college football and was so good that he decided to go to the NFL instead and was the first pick in the draft. But this is a guy who was a significant prospect in the majors. And there was a quote that I saw in which he said, essentially, I miss playing baseball and I haven't ruled out doing both. And I can tell you right now that if that's my team, if I'm a crazy fan of the Arizona Cardinals, that's the last thing in the world I want to hear him say. I do not in any circumstance want to hear him say that. This is not Deion Sanders. This is not Bo Jackson. Yes, both those guys played both, and both of them succeeded at both. Bo Jackson succeeded enormously at both. Bo Jackson was an all-star in baseball and was, when he was at his best, the best running back in the National Football League. Deion Sanders was the best cover corner, some will tell you the best cover corner ever in the NFL. And he was a good, solid Major League Baseball player who won a World Series. But those guys weren't quarterbacks. And being quarterback is not a part-time job. And that is not to diminish the job of the cover corner, nor is it to diminish the job of the running back. But to me, it's not an option with a quarterback. Not an option. First of all, there's no way in the world he goes and plays in the majors and then what? He's going to play on a major league team and leave at the end of July? And you can't do both of those. So the only thing he could mean, and obviously he knows that, he's not going to play on a Major League Baseball team, play into, in a perfect world, October, and then show up to play for his NFL team after week 6, not as a quarterback. That's what Bo used to do, Deion, in the little bit of time that Deion did it. So you can't do that as a quarterback. So what else might he mean? That he hasn't given up on the idea that maybe he'll play football for a few years and then go play baseball? I'm not sure which he means, but I don't like either one. Kyler Murray has it in the NFL. He has a chance to be great. He's Russell Wilson again. He is Russell Wilson all over again. But I think if anything, he's a more dynamic runner. And I think he is a better thrower than Russell was at his age. Now, Russell put up numbers as a rookie and beyond. Russell is a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I think it is a shame that he has never been the MVP, and he absolutely still could be the MVP this year. He's had back-to-back bad games. But Russell Wilson is a great player, but I think Kyler Murray has a chance to be just as good, if not better. And he is as much fun to watch as any player at the position in the entire sport. So to me, I don't like hearing him talk about loving baseball and missing it and not giving up on going back to play it. Just saying it doesn't mean he's actually going to do it. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.